like basically the more in a bad place someone is, the more foods they'll judge. So like it's just always really weird to me, kind of now that I'm out the other side and I am a dietitian and I have a master's, when people say like, oh, you know, there was sandwiches there and I shouldn't be eating sandwiches. It was like, wait a second now, like why shouldn't you, what are you on about? You shouldn't be eating sandwiches. Like sometimes I kind of think the best approach to nutrition is, would it make sense to your grandmother? So it's like, does that make sense? Taking the bread out of your breakfast and just having boiled eggs or something, saying a sandwich is what causes obesity. Like I remember a woman was, oh, it's so bad I get shop bought hummus, and I was like, is there any other type? When we've disordered eating, we judge everything. And I think a good thing to do is interview the bully. Like, okay, so bread is bad. I shouldn't really be eating meat, probably gluten-free. Fruits that have a lot of sugar in them, so I should probably watch juices as well. What is left? Like rice and veg, but then rice is too much carbs. So if you interview the bully, what diet are you trying to get me to here? Is there anyone I know or could even imagine that could live a happy, healthy life who requires adult nutrition, living on what you're proposing? So that's the other thing. Like what I'm getting around here is the whole idea that I shouldn't be eating processed foods and I'm bad if I eat processed foods. And I know there's people on the internet and stuff, and it's like their life's mission to bring across that they don't eat processed foods and no one should eat processed foods and it's awesome to not eat processed foods. And it's kind of like, that's lovely, but that's also like me, I don't know, comparing myself to some Olympic athlete. Like I can run and I'm allowed, you know, flap around the place and do my own little bits of running without feeling bad that I can't be an Olympic athlete. And it's kind of the same with food. For me anyway, like I had a history of binge eating and emotional eating. I have friends and family and a lifestyle and live in a country where processed foods exist as part of life. So that ship has kind of sailed for me anyways. Like, and I'm not too sure I even want it. Like, and it's the same for you. Like, have a good old think about it, because maybe you want to be healthy and maybe you want to be your optimum weight. Maybe you want to be strong and light and fit or happy or whatever words float your boat. But all of those things could happen whilst some processed foods are in your diet. And it's again, going away from the black and white thinking that the only two things that we could be experiencing is either no processed foods ever or eating loads of them. And it's just like, you know, even science suggests there's nothing wrong with some. We have to catch ourselves in the black and white thinking and the food judgment.